Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God Chapter 515, or Season 3, Episode 98, I think. But yeah, I'm just recording this, like I literally just went stop recording, then flipped over to the next chapter, start recording. So let's go ahead and see what this next chapter has. I really haven't had a lot of time to go back over or think on the last chapter or anything. I'm just reading these two back to back, honestly. So, let's see what we've got here. And we're starting off this time. Last time we spent the whole time with Bomb's group, but now we're going back to the Yama Yasracha fight. Alright. What can you do with such a weak punch? And then he attacks with Shinsu Slash. Yama smiles. He's smiling. We have Doom's attack coming in. Alright. Then looks like they're evading and moving out of the way. I got you. Well, really Yasracha evading and Yama chasing him down. How foolish. And he confronts him head on with a knee. Did you think you could take me down just by flying at me? But I'm pretty certain that Yama's going to have just tanked it. He smiles. Has he completely lost it? And Yama kicks him away. That punk. Was he always this strong? You'd think Yasracha would be able to sense and tell, the giant-like mark on the chest and everything. This fight is fun. It's fun. Stop. And he transforms his hand again. Kidding me. Atomic strike. But Yama catches it. Do you know? I did kill your father. I did kill your father. But the one who led him to his death was the leader of the Lopobia family. And this place where you stepped in is his area. Again, like I've been saying for a long time, it might end up a situation where it's like, oh, Bomb's the main character, so Bomb's gonna fight all of the 10 family heads, which would be boring. I much rather like the idea of these characters being built up, like the different Slayers, built up as characters to fight the different family heads. Like, Yama right now is being built up to fight the Lopobia family head. The more and more we learn, it's like Yasracha is just the first step of him being developed as a character, so that when we get into the end game, he can come back into the story proper and be the one to face the Lopobia family head. Same thing with White being developed, like whether it's Joaquin White, which is what I think we'll probably end up with in the end, or whether it's Vicente White, it doesn't really matter, but White is being built up as a character to be the one to fight Ariejon in the end game. It just makes a lot more sense. And the only thing that I think is a difference there, I think like each of the Slayers will probably be built up as a character to fight off against one of the 10 family heads, except, you know, I'm getting into random theory prediction time. Random theory prediction time, they're all going to face off against one of the 10 family heads. Karaka is going to face Zahard in my opinion, but lose, but it feels like Karaka's character is going for that, I was the cursed son, the prince that you threw away, and that's why I joined FUG and hate the Zahard Empire and everything. And Karaka is going to face off against Zahard, but lose. Bomb's going to face Gaston before he fights Zahard. Because I really feel like, though we can't really tell what his motives are yet, I feel like Gaston is a sort of major endgame level antagonist in the making. I really feel like he's going to be the guy that Bomb has to go up against before the real endgame of Zahard. So, yeah, random theory prediction time. Like, Bomb's gonna fight Gaston, then Zahard, Karaka's gonna fight Zahard, then lose. All of the rest of the 10 family heads, even if Bomb has interactions with them, their endgame fights are going to be with the different Slayers we build up, because if not, why spend so much time building up Yama and the Lopobia conflict and building up White and the Ariejon conflict? And this place where you stepped in is his area. You should have fled when I warned you. 52nd floor, the one high above, 2. I really like that title as well. Inside the wall. And me saying I really like that title, it probably like the translation is nothing like what the original title is probably. Passage to the nest. How's Bomb? He hasn't woken up yet. This has already been his second battle since entering the wall. He's pushing himself too hard. At this rate, he'll wake up soon. It'll be okay. But, hey bro, you were here. Asensio? You're getting yourself a drink when you don't even know anything useful? You're so stingy. Don't be too harsh. I came to give you some information anyway. Information. Shall we talk somewhere private for a bit? And now we're seeing Vicente and Rack. The Vicente and Rack team up once again. Bar inside the floating ship. The only one we're missing is Wang Nin. Man, I miss Wang Nan and his group. I really, sorry, hiccup, kind of like building there. Can't wait for them to get back in the story. Bar inside the floating ship. So, why does that just random panel of the cup look so good to me? I hear you have a connection with quite a dangerous guy. I don't know in detail since I only heard a bit, but he's dangerous. I know. Well, I've got to say, I can picture you two together, right? It's not such a bizarre combination. Cut the chatter and just get to the point. If you're here to sound me out, it's no use. We have Bombkun shipper Asensio here. Don't be so cranky, I get it. I'm here to tell you something seriously. It's classified information, but I'll tell you since you guys already have a rough idea about it. You know, Zahard's army's after you guys, right? Actually, Zahard's army was ordered to kill all the regulars who were on the Hell Train. Even a fool knows that. And the other order was to wage war against the Popedao family. What? Sorry, I have left my, cursor on screen that whole time, and I think you can see it. War. Nonsense, right? Anyway, the military and administration tried to clear the mission by getting rid of you, but failed. After that, it became hard to even lay hands on the regulars, which complicated things for them. The commander-in-chief wanted an all-out war as usual, but the administration didn't want Zahard's army to confront the 10 families directly, so they came up with a remedy, to have the Lopobia family fight against the Popedao family instead. That is. So the main ship of the Lopobia family is now on the move for the war against the Popedao family. So again, we might see what's going on with Gaston and Rachel sooner than expected if we get teleported, like if we end up going through the portal to the main ship of the Lopobia family at some point. Is that really true? Right. It's highly classified information known only to a few in the Lopobia family and the military. Of course, the Lopobia family had no reason to fight a proxy war, so they also attached conditions to it. That was, to destroy the 4th Army Corps, regroup it with Army Corps Commander Liboric and those related to the Lopobia family, and engage them in the war. And lastly, wait, why would they want that? Hold on, let me reread that. So, the Lopobia family wanted to destroy the Army Corps and give it to Liboric. I guess maybe Liboric hates the Popedao family for some reason, even though he's from the Popedao family. Because it's weird to have given it to him, or maybe he's just that loyal to Adori. It's interesting that to fight against the Popedao family, you would want to give the Army Corps to a guy from the Popedao family, though, to allow them to deal with the irregular Slayer candidate. What? Surprisingly, the administration gave permission, so Machete stepped up and succeeded at luring all of you into this nest, which is the home ground of the Lopobia family. Do you know why this nest was chosen as the stage of this battle? Actually, there's a warp device that connects to the Lopobia's main ship in this place. Lopobia's army can get involved here whenever they want without outside interference. That's why you guys were called here. What? Where? I don't know. Liboric took the warp gate after it was used. Okay, so see, what I'm not 100% I like that this is cool for us readers to learn all this, but I don't know if I like Kuhn learning all of this, because I thought it was a cooler concept when Evankel was like basically the only one that knew about all this and was trying to stop it from happening, and our like main character group really didn't know about this greater looming threat. But now that they know as well, it just sort of feels like it kind of takes away from Evankel's mission a little bit, because now they will also want the same thing. The problem is, aside from the warp gate that was originally here, another one was brought in. The warp gate that connects to Lopobia's battleship. It seems that insiders, Lopobia's, insiders Lopobia's army planted in the 5th Army Corps secretly moved it in, inside the Cat Tower, without Yasracha even knowing. I just got this confirmed by one of the insiders, so it should be accurate. Then those inside the Cat Tower are in big danger. Inside the Cat Tower, Love Side. I don't see any mice around here. Do they even exist? We get to see Mule Love. This seems to lead to the opposite side. I wonder what his role is going to be. Should I go in? Alright, and then, what is this? The landscapes in the Cat Tower are just nuts. That's Cat Tower Hostage Camp. Oh, there's so many prisons, so we found this place. Hey, did someone come in? It's this way. Here. Just a second. Huh, those ears. And he finds, Grande and Tall. Are you canines? And you are? I'm here to save you. So is this a different pile of cages then than the one that, Hatsu and Shibisu were at? Are you canines? And you are? I'm here to save you. Really? But this prison won't open no matter how hard we bash it. It's probably bound by the rules of this tower. There's got to be a device that opens the door here somewhere. I think the other canines are locked in here too, but can you find a way to get us out? All right. So again, I love all these weird team-ups we've been seeing. I'll look for it. Like getting to see Dewan and Karaka together is cool. The team we just saw last chapter was cool. Who would have ever thought that we would have Mule Love interacting here with like, what is it, Grande and Tall? I'm trying to keep which one is which in my mind. The short blue hair guy is Tall, and then the girl is Grande, and Venti got vented. He was completely demolished. Alright. And then, huh? What is that? Good question. Warp gate connected to Lopobia's bat, and now Mule Love is the one to find the warp gate? Hold on then. And it looks like it might be activating or something? What? There's a light all of a sudden. Again, I don't know whether this is going to be super awesome because Mule Love is getting an important role in the story, or super not awesome because the only reason he's discovering this is because he's going to get clapped like what happened to Namo or Sola. I don't remember which one is which. Sola, I think, got clapped by White? I don't know. I never really learned which name was which enough that I remember it off the top of my head. Something's coming out. Alright. Anyway, be careful. Ah, man, I want to see more of that. Many people are after the Irregular. Well, I'm not saying we're on your side, but keep in mind that those far more dangerous than us are seeking for the Irregular's life. Alright. Bomb. Now we have another shot of the little island that their ship is on. And it looks like it stops. Or maybe not. But Bomb's waking up. Did I pass out again? Where's White? What happened to the game? Bomb, you're awake. Black Turtle! Kun, why on earth am I on the floating ship? What's going on now? Well, White is inside me. I'm another clone of White. Saying that they're a clone is kind of really weird because they're kind of just siblings. Like I said, the 5 kids in a trench coat concept. He lost power and went into hiding inside me. You're on the way to the destination after clearing the game. White won't be able to come out right now, so don't worry. Bomb, just looking suspicious. Just because he can't come out now doesn't mean he's dead. White killed my teammates. I apologize for his wrongdoings. This won't undo what was done, but I'll make it up to you no matter what. I'm sorry. Don't try to get away just like that. Stop, that's enough. I understand how you feel, but now's not the time to fight in here, says Waryun. We've arrived. This is inside the nest. And they see the gem with the cobra coiled around it. Alright. More shots of it. Master. Geez, we're really starting to move into the end game of all this. Or at least the third act. Really good chapter once again. I really want to keep reading, but I've got like an hour or so of Jump Week content to record. So let's go ahead and end this here. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down. That was a really great chapter. I really love seeing all these random team ups and characters you don't expect to be getting more screen time, Because I mentioned it before like multiple times. I really wasn't a fan of the Bomb and White stuff, but aside from that, I've loved everything else in the sort of Nest arc so far. Like, I complained for the longest time, and it's something that everybody else did too, that we focused a lot on Bomb, but we were really leaving all the side characters behind and not doing anything with them. But I love how much stuff we've gotten to see the side characters do in the Nest. So to see Mule Love do more stuff, to see like potentially Grande and Tall getting screen time of all people, like it's really, really cool. Seeing more Sensio and the idea that like Arya and Vicente are going to be playing a role now. Like it's really cool to see side characters do things. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, ask and I'll give you one. And if you'd like to help support the channel on Patreon, it's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes. Our link will be in the description. But that's it, either way. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.